the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. Time slip, where the past and future rage. Pulled up to the tavern in my time machine. Got the whole crew blazed on medieval green. Rasputin in the corner throwing down spells, while J trees floating higher than church bells. Caitlin got the peasants learning how to twerk. Rose got kings and queens all doing dirty work. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern day insane. SJR crew about to make history change. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. I'm slip, where the past and future rage. Nick blowing smoke signals cross the castle walls. Uncle Patriot teaching knights how to brawl. Big Kahuna got the round table turned up. KD and Jorge got the mead cups. Hard Coast crashed the party with that future tech. Rude Knock got jesters breaking their neck. We ain't leaving till the whole place lit. Medieval times ain't ready for this shit. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. Time slip, where the past and future rage. Past to future, future to past. SJR crew making history last. Time traveling rebels on the medieval high, taking over castles as we pass by. Got these monks up in the monastery twisted. Every scroll they writing got our names listed. Making medieval moments turn psychotic. Crew so sick they thought we were demonic. Taking over kingdoms one by one. Teaching ancient people how to have some fun. History books won't tell it like we do. Dark ages get lit with the SJR crew. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. I'll slip, where the past and future rage. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. I'll slip, where the past and future rage.
Time travel about to get medieval, fam.
Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. Time slip, where the past and future rage. Pulled up to the tavern in my time machine. Got the whole crew blazed on medieval green. Rasputin in the corner throwing down spells, while J trees floating higher than church bells. Caitlin got the peasants learning how to twerk. Rose got kings and queens all doing dirty work. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern day insane. SJR crew about to make history change. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. I'm slip, where the past and future rage. Nick blowing smoke signals cross the castle walls. Uncle Patriot teaching knights how to brawl. Big Kahuna got the round table turned up. KD and Jorge got the mead cups. Hard Coast crashed the party with that future tech. Rude Knock got jesters breaking their neck. We ain't leaving till the whole place lit. Medieval times ain't ready for this shit. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. Time slip, where the past and future rage. Past to future, future to past. SJR crew making history last. Time traveling rebels on the medieval high, taking over castles as we pass by. Got these monks up in the monastery twisted. Every scroll they writing got our names listed. Making medieval moments turn psychotic. Crew so sick they thought we were demonic. Taking over kingdoms one by one, teaching ancient people how to have some fun. History books won't tell it like we do. Dark ages get lit with the SJR crew. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'll slip where the past and future rage. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'll slip where the past and future rage.
Broadcasting live from somewhere you can't find. SJR crew coming at you raw and unrefined. On the ground.
Every fucking night we move location to location. Cops stay searching but they can't catch our operation. Signals bouncing off 10 different buildings in the hood. Mixing frequencies so clean they wish they fucking could. Middle fingers to the mainstream, that shit ain't good. My posse's running cables while I'm watching from the wood. That's the sound when we hit the streets. Underground transmission got your speakers catching heat. Fuck the FCC, we stay off that hip-hop radar. Bet your ass we're going harder, fucking instigator. Got the bass so heavy that the block is fucking shaking. Every single night we're making history in the making. Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. Clowning on these bitches with the frequency disguise, while they're searching high and staying low and staying wise. Shout out to the weed that keeps the crew's mind right. Broadcasting bangers through the darkness of the night. Ain't no satellite can track a mobile station. Build a revolution through sound manipulation. Encrypted channels, yeah, we're running shit proper. SJR crew, bet your ass we're fucking proper. That's the warning when the vans roll through. Disconnect, move smoother, that's the fucking master plan. Signals bouncing coast to coast across this fucking land. Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. Insane in the brain, how we dodge detection. Switch frequencies with perfect fucking intersection. My posse's got it down to mathematical precision, while your weak ass station stuck in repetition. That's the sound of revolution. Underground transmissions, our only solution. Hip-hop radar can't track what we transmit. SDR crews, the realest fucking cow. Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. While you standing in my lane, you acting funny like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. Build this rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
cool, I'm on that chill shit. Always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cause
It's the hip hop radar. Underground show. It's the hip hop radar. Underground show.
yeah.
What's going down? What's going down, man? Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I didn't even have me mute. I had me muted the whole fucking time. You're unmuted. I'm muted. They can hear you. They can hear me. Yeah, there's Spectre. We can't hear you. All right, take two. Yo, SDR crew, welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we got another VIP for you today, all the way from Dallas, Texas. We got Nick, man. How you doing, bro?
What's going down, man? How you doing today?
Hey, man, it's a beautiful Sunday here in California, man. I can't complain.
Nice. I know it's I know. I mean, we got some pretty nice weather today too, so it hasn't been that bad.
Hell yeah. I know Texas can get weird with the weather, right? Like it could be sunny one day, like flooding the next, right?
Honestly, it'll be like fine day, no problems, nothing. All of a sudden it's completely pitch black outside. We get smacked with some wind, a couple light poles get knocked out, and then the funny part is like 2 hours later it'll be sunny and the brightest day ever. So that's Texas for you.
That's crazy. I don't think I can comprehend with I don't think I can cope or comprehend that fucking weather. That's crazy shit. That's like living in the mountains.
Yeah. It does. Well, they say in Texas if you don't like the weather, just wait a little bit.
You'll like it in 10 minutes.
Be good. It'll be something.
Nice. That's what's up, man. So, Nick, man, thank you for coming through, man. I want to shout out my sponsor, 5 Stars Tobacco and Gifts down in Ridgecrest, California, for making these episodes possible. Shout out to Spectre and Sam down there in Ridgecrest as well. You need tobacco or you need gifts, you know where to go. That's where I look, I sell my shit. They sell the same shit I use, man. So I pay about $25 for 2.5 cartons of cigarettes. You can't beat that.
There you go.
And I pay full price.
After a couple beers, like me a little cigarette, kind of kicked me to the next level. You know what I mean?
There you go. Exactly. You're like, all right, now we're ready to tackle the city, baby. That's what's up. So, Nick, how'd you get into music, man?
I used to be an athlete in the past, and one of my teammates, I played quarterback. He was one of my wide receivers, and he was real into it. I went over to his house one day. I was like, "What are you messing with? What's going on here?" We made one song, just kind of like fucking around, and then I was hooked. I was like, I'm all right. Fuck video games. I'm done with that. I'm gonna just do this. And so it was really from that point, and then just kind of a long journey of writing and producing and figure out kind of which lane you want to start with or go in. And so, but yeah, shout out to my teammate.
Hell yeah. And when you was playing football, you had mentioned you played for my favorite college team. You want to let everybody know?
I played for Tennessee, University of Tennessee, back in the day in the SEC. So that was kind of how I started. To be honest, I would say like what's funny about it is going through that experience, being a young kid, big dreams. That's what most kids dream of, is being a college athlete. And to be able to kind of like do that, and I don't come from, an incredible background or anything like that. To be able to do that kind of gives me the confidence of knowing, hey, you can go and do it again in something like music or in the entertainment space. And so incredible experience, super blessed to be involved in all that. And then, I feel like there's so many like intangibles I pull from that are helping me in what I'm working on now.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. And being on that team, just having the camaraderie with folks, you know what I'm saying? Did that change your outlooks and stuff like that as well?
Yeah, it's like you got to adapt to everybody, and it's like the same thing now. You can never do it. You can't go that far by yourself in anything. And so it's, like what I learned building relationships with my defense or a running back or, this or that is like now it's a producer, or in the future as I grow, it would be a touring manager and a manager, and it's just different personality types and having to adapt, and but still like keep morale good. I think that's what I've always been really good at, is like keep the energy high, keep the morale good. And I know a lot of the big artists over time that I look up to, like they always had in their crew, they always had good morale. They could crush shit. They were making dope shit, absolutely, but like they always kept a tight knit crew. So
Hell yeah. That's very important, especially in the music space, because we've all heard the war stories, right?
yeah, yeah,
And to surround your people with people that you can trust with your life,
Right.
that's basically how you have to treat it. Like I could trust this guy in my my fucking house, maybe alone for an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's different than saying I put my life in your hands. So if you find those people, you got to keep them close. That's for damn sure.
It's so true, and that's what I think I always remind myself to do that now, because like as I'll grow into new spaces, you think that like, oh, when I go to these new levels, I need new people, and it's like, nah, you just need to stay locked in with the ones that have always been with you,
Yeah.
and invest in the development of them to take them to the next level, and then your crew is solid all the
Right.
time.
Yeah, because as you grow, they grow,
Right, exactly,
and
exactly.
not just as support, but they're like helping you along in this journey. You know what I'm saying? That's where it takes the team. I tell you the truth, man. I got a dude in the chat right now, Big Kahuna, man, who set up this whole interview up. That
Yeah.
dude right there, he lives 3,000 miles away from me, but he sets up 90% of my fucking interviews. You know what I'm saying? And if I could, I would put him on the fucking payroll.
Right, right.
One day he will be. He keeps saying no, but he will get a paycheck one day.
And it's also like, for me, it's like you lean on those people, because in this game, it's like there's always ups and downs. Everybody's doubting themselves. Like you
Yeah.
try to put work that you can out there. You try to get better all the time, but I mean, you're a human being, and so when you have pillars around you, when you're down, your team picks you up, and they're like, no, let me remind you who you've always been, and then let's get back to it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I was tripping.
Yeah.
Fucking
Because you are your best worst critic.
yeah, yeah, oh, absolutely.
There's
And
nobody better at fucking putting you down than you are.
especially in this music, it's like, now that I'm like producing my own beats, mixing and mastering, getting into that, I hear every fucking thing.
Right.
So it's, you missed that note right there. Or even when the song will be done, it's still like, you always like, there's one little tweak that you would want to do. So I've also learned to like release the art. Like, it's like, do what you can with it, have a time limit, so you have some type of like
Yeah.
urgency to get it out, so make out, because for me it's like I always want to spoil the fans. So I don't want to hold shit. I don't want to like not release things, and so I want to be putting things out, new visuals, new songs. And so you just got to like get it as best you can, and then release it and let it become its own thing.
I love it. I love it. I love that you segue right into that sweet ass vest that you're wearing.
You
I
know what
mean, I don't even know if you realized you did that or not, but you did. You love to surprise your fans,
Right.
and you like to keep them on top of what's going on. So once you fill them in,
I like to, I don't want to spill too much, but this is not a coincidence. I'm not on break right now. I'm not on a break. I'm not in the bathroom laying tile. You guys will see. Just remember this outfit. Remember what I'm wearing, and just remember that I'm always going to work. Always going to work.
that's what's up. See now, 0 days off, baby. That's how we do it in America, baby. Yes. He said, bruh. He said, thank you, bruh. No, thank you, man. That's how we do it.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Now, on to the important questions. These ones very important. I want the truth. So when Nick was a young guy, toddling around the house, and the parents had the stereo on, what were you guys listening to? See, these are the hard-hitting questions that you're going to have to deal with on here.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was like a probably like old school West Coast hip hop.
Hell yeah.
I grew up in LA, and so
Okay.
it would always be, it'd be like Tupac, Dre, Snoop, Daz, Corrupt,
Yeah.
Sugar Free, DJ Quick.
Oh, yeah. Tonight. Come on, man.
Yes,
Tonight's
exactly.
the night.
It don't make sense.
Come on,
So yeah,
man.
that's kind of what got me into the space. But then it's funny, like that was me. And then down the hall, you had like my brother listening to like fucking 9 Inch Nails and like Marilyn Manson and like,
Okay.
and and like Corn and shit like that. But like, and so it was definitely my own path. But I just, for me, and I always love to say this, like for me as a, white guy, like, being so infatuated with hip hop, it was like, when I was younger, I was kind of coming from an environment where maybe I didn't have the most ambitious people around, or people really going for things, not a lot of hope, different things like that. And
Just
so,
going to work, doing the regular shit.
or even, struggling a bit, and maybe struggling with addiction, or, just tough life, like the struggle, let's just call it what it is.
Yes, sir.
But for me, but then I put on my headphones, and it's like all these guys are talking about ambitious fucking mindsets and ideas, and I can do this, and I can get this jet, and I can do that. And then like, some people probably looked at that as like materialistic, but for me it was like, well, these people just came from nothing, and they want to fucking like become something, and they know that they can grow to become something. And so like,
And they have.
I really try to embody that whenever I was younger, of just like, I was like, oh, this shit is different. This is like what my thoughts are thinking in my head, while my environment is one way, but I resonate with what's going on here. So I would just have my headphones in all day, and it was just free game, really, life game. And I was just like soaking it up, like Jay-Z, or, people like that. So
You're absolutely right. It was free game.
yeah.
If you got off the radio, I mean, most of the times I was out there buying CDs and stuff, so I was willing to pay for it. A lot of people are. And it's how to maneuver through life.
Yeah.
It's how to play the game of life. You know what I'm saying? There really isn't much more to it. Let me tell you what's going on out here and how we can move around it. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what's going over here and what problems we may have over here. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about it. I never thought about it this way, but it's almost like all these artists were just kind of putting their own little self-help books out in a little 3-minute segment of like, this is what I learned in this situation in life with this girl, and this is the scenario it put me into. So watch the fuck out for this, getting trapped in a situation, or this is here fucking up a good thing that I had going on, and I fucked it up because me and the homies were doing this and that. And so, yeah, I mean, I never thought about it that way, to say it that way, of like, it's just these little self-development, because a lot of times when you ask artists like, hey, can you help me do this or whatever, blah, blah, in interviews, they'll say, go listen to the albums. The fuck?
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. I've been putting it out there. I've been trying to put you guys on. So yeah, free game all day.
Yeah, straight up. Shout out to the poets out there, man. Shout out to the fucking storytellers, man. Because if you look at the mainstream stuff, they're not really giving you a whole lot of storytelling. Sure, there's still some storytellers that are popular, J. Cole, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Yep. You got a few, but it isn't like it used to be. Like everybody was a storyteller.
Right.
Back in the day, Tribe Called Quest, fucking Run DMC, fucking, you can name any fucking one, man. Leaders of the New School, you can literally name anyone. They're going to tell you a story. Even if it was 2 Live Crew, they're going to tell you about some girl popping her pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell you a story. Let's go.
Right. So, shout out to the storytellers, man, because I don't think there's enough of it on the radio these days. There's not enough inner look, like people looking into themselves and thinking enough anymore. Everything's a party, and life's not a party. I
agree. I think for me, J. Cole was definitely probably one of the most influential people on me by far, especially in this music space. Because I just felt like I resonated with his story so much of like I was an athlete and, kind of seeing the right way to go, but then like still being connected to like the hood and like your homies and like doing all the cool shit that makes you cool when you're younger. And like all of his stories, like just the vividness of it and the accuracy of it, I was just like, damn, okay.
Yo, did you write about me, man?
I'm thinking the same shit, so maybe I can write. It's, and so yeah, so shout out for sure.
I can see what you're saying, Spectre, but even you writing your stories and putting it through AI and having AI sing it and perform it, you are a storyteller as well.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm saying? Like,
prompt activity.
whatever your mind can come up with. I don't know how many times I've seen, like, okay, so Robin Hood's probably one of my favorite stories ever told, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I fuck with that.
And I love all the the different ways it's been told. It's been told as a comedy. It's been told as an action movie. It's been told as a drama. It's been told as a, other things than some people running around in a forest shooting arrows. You know what I'm saying? It's been like street shit. It's been all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at what was it? Am I my brother's keeper? What was that? New Jack City. New Jack City was kind of like a Robin Hood type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, he sold drugs and then he gave back to his community. Like, and I don't. And you can sell that story so many fucking different ways and still come up with new ways to create it. And people have done that with fucking like The Wizard of Oz and other different classic tales that just put it in a different setting and kind of change a few things. It still works.
That's a really dope mindset. Shit. I might have to go snag. You know what they say? You guys are probably not gonna like to hear this, but they say, I was talking to a producer one day and I was like, I'm always just trying to, come up with my own shit, be creative. And he was like, a good artist creates, a great artist steals.
Hey,
and I was like, damn.
I wouldn't call it stealing, but I'd definitely say
being inspired by
it. It is an inspiration, right? Because you're not going to use everything that they use, but there's something in that piece of music that sparks something in you, right? And then you can create around it, right? And that's the beautiful thing about it. Like, the technology these days can really fucking just do whatever the fuck you need to do, and it doesn't even matter the medium anymore.
So true. I think that basically we're getting to the point where ultimate creativity is going to win, because it's not going to be like the red tape of fucking software and gatekeeping, and everybody's going to be able to do whatever they're trying to get done and whatever that they want to do. So whoever's the most creative and who can push the ideas the furthest, I think, are going to do really well, because like there's just no more gatekeeping. It's not like, oh, I'm dope as a fucking videographer because I know I'm a master at this fucking one program. That shit doesn't matter anymore. It's like, if you have great and incredible ideas, there's no barrier.
Right. So now, you got an iPhone? Oh, you can make some dope videos. You can make a fucking movie on that motherfucker, right?
Color grade on CapCut and fucking InShot.
Yeah.
And that's how I do it. I do all my shit myself.
That's what's up, man. And see, that's another thing for the independent creators out there. And again, it doesn't matter your medium. Social media and YouTube and IG and shit like that, they were put here specifically to just bullshit and chat. But the motherfucking entrepreneurs said, you know what? There's something about this that I can touch fucking people from everywhere on this planet, every corner of it. And if I ain't trying to make someone's life a little bit easier or better with what I'm promoting, then I'm doing it wrong.
No, right, so right. You said it. We said it the best. It's just, I think it gave everybody opportunity. There was no more. It's like, hey, what can you do? Who are you? Can you be interesting?
Yeah.
And the fun about social media is that shit will fucking tell you no if you're not interested really fast.
Real fast, yes sir.
Like, yeah, these videos are trash. Yeah, let's try again. Let's try again.
And it's cool because when you first start social media, you're gonna suck.
Yeah, really bad.
You're gonna be real bad. Shit ain't gonna look good. You're not gonna be comfortable talking in front of a camera. You're not gonna be done, any of that shit. But over time, just like any other profession, you will get better at it. And if you truly love what you're doing, keep doing it. Even if it's just in your spare time, you'll get better.
I agree. And I think like for independent people, myself, to my own mindset of like, it's like, if you work at it long enough, you'll find your little population, your little community within the world. Mm-hmm. And if you're consistent enough, you stay around long enough, people really lock in with you, because they're like, okay, this is something that I can get behind. This is going to be here every year. And people love that shit. That's the community element. And so, there's even people like I was telling someone the other day, like, Theo Vaughn. You know, Theo Vaughn right now, I would say, at least on my fucking algorithms, is nuts, going nuts, right? It's hilarious, I think. But I remember when a time where he was like kind of off-putting. He was like very niche. He was like, he's just like fucking a little bit off the wall and wild, and people weren't really receptive to him like yet.
Yeah.
But then he just fucking hung around long enough. And what I notice about people too is they don't change. Like you look at a Kevin Hart video, he's just doing the same act, same demeanor as his HBO special or Netflix special, and it's just like you're locking in, staying consistent, building your shit, and then everyone else around you changes. Before you were cringe, and then it was okay, he's getting a little better. Okay, damn, that one shit kind of hit. Okay, fuck, he's got some momentum going now. Okay, bam, now this is a major thing. Okay, everybody's on it. But the whole time you look at it, the people have been doing the same thing. And so it's like just the consistency of it all, I realize is so important.
And confidence has a lot to do with it too. The more you do it, the more confident you're going to be about it. And that's ultimately people understand, you know what I'm saying? You look at like some really bad acting, and you're like, damn, that's some bad acting. You know what I'm saying? But then you watch another movie and you're like getting enthralled in it, and you're like, holy shit, that fucking just happened. And you're like really into what the characters are doing and shit. Like, that's fucking acting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's,
it's like I'm in the scenario. You know what I mean? I'm like one of those people. I watch movies where it's like I'm the fucking main character if they're good at what they're.
300. Guess what? Who was Leonidas? Every one of us.
Hell yeah! No, that's so true.
I'll be repeating them lines, bro. Like, you know, hearty your breakfast, boys, because for night we'll dine in hell. Like that. You know, you feel that shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Absolutely. That shit's hard.
Speaking of movies and shit like that, what's some of your favorite movies that you may be watching lately, and some of your TV shows or whatever?
I'm a big, obviously I'm a big Sports Center guy, TV shows wise. So I'm a big, I love the movies, I love shows and stuff. I'm a psychological thriller type of guy.
Nice.
Like I like I want to watch a movie or a show where afterwards you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But how did, and so
you got to go back and watch it again. Just be like, did I miss anything?
Exactly. And then, or you do watch it again and you're like, damn, it was fucking there in plain sight the whole time.
Right, yeah. It was on the back of his jacket the whole fucking time.
Right. And when he said that line, it tied into what we learn about later about the main character and this and that. And so definitely any kind of like psychological movie. So think like Inception, Shutter Island. I'm a big Leo fan. Catch Me If You Can is just a random favorite movie of mine. I love that
Catch
movie.
Me If You Can was pretty fire.
Fire. Like, I thought for me the reason I liked it so much was it was the confidence of the kid. He had a bad scenario with his parents splitting up, but now the confidence and the boldness to walk in, pretend to be the substitute teacher,
Boldness,
pretend to be the lawyer, pretend to be the airplane. Like it's just the boldness of it, and I think I carry a lot of that in my personality. It's just like, why not me? Why can't I? I mean, everyone that I know that I look up to, or any famous person, they're just a fucking regular person. They got 24 hours in the day. They breathe oxygen, and they doubt themselves and have anxiety just like you do. So they fucking made it happen. So why couldn't I? So I think that was definitely what attracted me to that movie. But yeah, anything. What was that one? Severance? Severance went hard.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, you gotta watch it. So it's like the premise is you, it's like a different you. You put like a chip in your brain, and it's like a different you when you go to work. Like you hit this hitter, and it's like zaps into another personality. So essentially, you don't go to work. So for you, it would be like, oh, I walk in this door, and then my shift's done, and I'm going. So
that's wild shit.
Happens on the severed floor, they call it. So,
oh shit. See, now people think of this shit, right? It's crazy. Because there's a show that I watched, it's on Amazon. It's called Upload. And it's about this, when you die in the future, right before you perish, they upload your consciousness into this computer, right? And then you walk around in this alternate reality in your body, and like people that are alive that know you can come visit you and shit.
You said this is called Upload?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Because when you described that, I was like, yes.
Yes, I want that.
It's like, you know, another good series, Black Mirror. So it was in that Black Mirror. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that either.
Oh man, you got to watch. So
Oh.
Black Mirror is a series where every episode is a standalone. So no one is connected to another. There'll be like small little like Easter eggs,
Okay.
like shit that I do.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just to connect it and make it fun for the like super fans. But it's dope. It's super dope. It's all mind games, all trippy ass thoughts, and then also there'll be some element of like technology in there. Like when you said upload, immediately made me think of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Facts. I'll tell you, so Black Swan and Severance. I'm gonna
Black
check.
Mirror.
Black Mirror, not Black
Yeah.
Swan. Black Mirror and Severance.
Because it's supposed to be like the Black Mirror is like technology, is like a screen.
Oh.
You know, Black Mirror.
Ooh, that's a bar.
It's hard as fuck.
Yeah, that's a bar. I didn't even know about that.
I'm gonna have to throw that in.
Yeah. You catch you staring at that Black Mirror. What? Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. Yo, shout out to Feno Beno. What up, brother? Big salute. And a big salute to Fantistico, man. Thank you for coming over, bro. Hope everybody's having a great day. We are with the one and only Nick out of motherfucking Texas, holding Dallas down. We got some music, man. Are you ready to listen to a bit of music?
Let's do it. Let's do it. What do you got?
I got your Spotify. Start with the YouTube because it has a when we do the videos. I think you got 3 on there, right? 2?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm trying to get more on the YouTube. I've been great on the Instagram, figuring that shit out. But now I gotta start. I'm gonna pretty much try to do a full music video every new single. I'm gonna put a single out every 2 weeks.
Okay. Hell yeah. Now you know, people, so you can go down in the description below, hit the
Right up.
links for the Spotify, the YouTube, and the IG. You'll be notified and all that good stuff, and you'll be able to rock on with Nick himself.
Get it.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
I'm gonna hit him with this Limelight video first and foremost. You ready?
Go.
All right.
I don't even think you really love me anymore. Only time you call when you wasn't on tour. No return calls for like months, maybe years. I don't wanna take too much time cause it's yours. Everybody always tryna shine bright. Everybody gunning for that limelight. When you making time for your mind right. When you making time to spend time right. Everybody always tryna shine bright. Everybody gunning for that limelight. When you making time for your mind right. When you making time to spend time right. Never gonna dim, I've been him since a youngin'. Always been running, I'm steady bugging on realities I'm fucking trying to bring to life. You know this mission wasn't always butterflies and lights. No rainbows and sunshines, I was dead broke. I was dead broke, no hope, not a soul to save me. Nothing but a voice in my mind saying, homie, you the greatest, take it mainstream. I don't even think you really love me anymore. Only time you called when you wasn't on tour. No return calls for like months, maybe years. I don't wanna take too much time cause it's yours. Everybody always tryna shine bright. Everybody gunning for that limelight. When you making time for your mind right. When you making time to spend time right.
I don't even think you really love me anymore. Only tryna call when you wasn't on tour. No return calls for like months, maybe years. I don't wanna take too much time cause it's yours.
I don't know if they even really know this. Just want to show the influence, I'm hopeless. Thoughts of impossible peace I imagine. I'm like a kid who didn't give up on dragons. Still wanna slay them to show that it happens. Feels like it's magic, but really just fate. Really just fate. That's all I can say. I don't even think you really love me anymore. Only time you called when you wasn't on tour. No return calls for like months, maybe years. I don't wanna take too much time cause it's yours. Everybody always tryna shine bright. Everybody gunning for that limelight. When you making time for your mind right. When you making time to spend time right.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. I also got to give it to you, man. The way you set up that video, it was so simple, so clean. You didn't have to make any edits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you had it playing on the radio in the car,
Yeah.
so you could hear it real good. That's fire, bro. That's easy. Everybody should be doing some shit like that.
That was like the first time where I was like, oh shit, like this looks like a real fucking professional framing. And I started to kind of go down the path of like learning what these videographers are doing. And it's just like setting up your shot, you know. It basically you're kind of like matching the shot for the emotion you're trying to get. So, anyways,
Yeah.
but that was that was like the first time where I was like, oh shit, I could just do all these visuals myself. And yeah, and I really liked how that one came out. And then my favorite one is probably like Uchi and Cash, I would say for sure, especially Cash, the last one that I did. And now just going through that whole process and making those, I learned so much. So like I've already for the next video, like I'm gonna start shooting that pretty soon.
Yeah.
It's just step by step. But that song, if I could talk on that song for a little bit, the Limelight, I try to like be my own like mentor in this whole thing. And that song was really about like, as I go through this, understand that I could lose myself. I could, start, overthinking things and prioritizing things that really don't truly matter in the grand scheme. And so as that comes, because for me, it's like I always approach everything with so much confidence and I have to prepare like I'm getting to where I'm planning to go.
Yeah, because you don't want to prepare for failure.
Exactly. Like, what would be the point? And so yeah, that song was really just to be like, don't lose your head, bro. Like, remember where fucking home is. Remember who you are. Remember the like 9-year-old version of you, the 15-year-old, 17-year-old version of you.
Now I love that part where you was talking about like I'm still gonna be me, the motherfucker who still believe in dragons and shit. Like I'm gonna stay grounded. I gotta stay grounded. Yeah.
100%. So.
And that was a cool little way to put like that childish, youngster image into my head. Like just remember where you came from, motherfucker. You used to believe in shit that don't even exist.
Santa Claus, dog.
Exactly. Exactly. Don't let the world crush your ass. Come on, you got this.
Because I think if if someone can get to a place where they can grow to a really high spot, but keep their mental, I think it's like almost heaven on earth, where you're like, I have all the resources, I have these things, I'm up here, but I'm still so humble. I understand what's truly valuable in life, and I'm navigating with all of that in mind. And now I can do it with, more resources and more fun and more kind of purpose. And so hell yeah.
Absolutely. And that's what we all look for, is just a little bit of purpose, you know what I'm saying? And then share whatever we can with other people, because we've all been that person who goes, oh man, did you fucking hear that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody came up with the shit that you were just talking about, right? So whenever that happens, and especially the person who made it gets that response like, yo, did you hear that shit? They're like, yo, they're talking about my shit, bro. That's fucking so dope,
Hell
like,
yeah.
I went to the dispensary a few months back.
Okay.
And I'm checking out, and then he goes, oh, what do you got going on today? And I was like, oh, I got an interview. I run a YouTube channel, And he goes, are you Sack Juggalo? And I was like, oh, you watch my shit? And I was like, that's fucking crazy.
That's dope. There's nothing better than that. Like, honestly, like, I hope you fucking really enjoyed that moment.
That shit was amazing. That, nobody be recognizing my ass except that one motherfucker. I was like, oh, you watch my shit? That's so fucking dope, dude. Thank you. I say, you get extra tip.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
No, that's big time. Like, it's, people in my support group will reach out to me periodically and just be like, hey, I was talking to so-and-so. They're saying, listen to that. It'll be someone extended that we don't know. And it's like friends of friends of friends. And they'll always just make a point to let me know. And I'm like, okay, that's dope. Because what's funny is in this, it's like I'm always working on new things, new beats, new songs, new videos, all this shit. I'm just working. My head is just focused on the work, obviously. and so I forget to take a minute and appreciate the journey or the growth, or when I had 0 followers opposed to like, I think we're at like 11,000. And so like, I think that's just human nature. You like, especially anyone who really is driven and wants to get something done. You like don't stop and smell the roses. But I'm trying to tell myself like that was a dope ass fucking moment that you had, like with this person online, or with this interview that you did. And I mean, to be honest, this is a vibe right now. I don't know how y'all are. This is a fucking vibe for me.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, and appreciate you and the whole platform having me on. But like, I'm just trying to take it all in, embrace it as I go after things, because I've learned that like I can get shit done, but I got to keep that morale high. I got to keep myself happy, because you can burn out, and I can get way more shit done if I'm enjoying myself and I'm appreciating all the small wins along the way.
Right, because like we talked about earlier, the creative side's easy. That comes easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo, I get it done. That's what I've lived for. But it's all the other stuff. Now that's the work side, and you're like, ugh. Right. I just worked 40 hours, dude, 50 hours. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to fucking put another 20 fucking hours in this week, dude. It's like, but you got to, because there's a goal that you want to reach, and if you don't put in that 10 or 20 hours extra a week, you're never going to obtain that goal. And you were right, because you have to stay consistent. It's very important that if you say we got something coming out at the end of September,
yeah,
something better be coming out at the end of September.
Better fucking drop something.
Right, because your fans are gonna be like, hey, I thought you said it's like the middle of October. Where you at?
They're like, oh, he's not that serious. Oh, he's not that serious.
And as soon as you don't put something up, people forget. People will forget, and as soon as you're out of the loop for a little bit, yep, they've already found 3 more artists, 3 more content creators to watch. And YouTube stops sending you their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not watching it. I'm not going to send your shit no more.
That is so accurate. Like, I just, that's why I try to tell myself, like, consistency isn't perfection. It's just consistency. And so it's show up, and I can make 3 songs this week, and then I make 1 song next week, or I make fucking half of a song and just a hook and a beat. Then whatever. At least it's like the gym. You know what I mean? If you go and you have a bad workout, you still fucking hit the gym.
Yeah, you're going to the gym. You ain't going to work out every muscle at once. You're going to just be like, I'm going to do quads today.
Exactly.
I'm going to do some back reps, some shoulder reps, But yeah, you go in there and do the whole shit. I mean, especially as an athlete, you fucking know professionally, you can fuck yourself up really bad if you go in and attack everything at once.
And you don't warm up? Fuck. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to get some reps in before. I remember in high school, I used to work out a lot, and my max was 285, and I weighed about 195. And
damn. 285 on what?
Huh?
On what? 285 on what event?
Bench.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, I got these long ass fucking quarterback arms.
Facts. But you throwing a football way better than I'm fucking throwing it. That's for damn sure. Because I'm about 6 foot, and you're probably about 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5".
I wish. I'm
No?
6'1".
6'1". Okay. Well, at least you got those 6'5" arms though.
Exactly. That's what saved. These like lanky arms. Boom! I can come over the top. Throw
Yeah.
down. The quarterbacks out there, throw downhill.
Because them motherfuckers are straight up grown fucking ass men that are 6'5" and taller, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got 7 foot line, but like, that's crazy.
You got to find windows. It's like one of those.
Bad.
I was one of those real quick guys, agile in the pocket, move around, because it's like, he might have been open, coach, but I can't fucking see him.
Right.
He's 6'8". But
Exactly. I can jump. You put some trampolines in the field, I'll be like, boing. I'll look over here and be like, damn, I hit them every day.
hell yeah. That's seriously, like growing up, I was just like, damn, man, if I was 6'4", 6'5", that would be easy. But hey, I've also learned that, like, just fucking take what you got.
Yeah.
Just work with it. You're not going to have everything. I don't have every skill set. I don't have every attribute.
I heard now you can get a surgery to make yourself taller, and if I did that, I'd try getting the NBA.
But you would probably bust your kneecaps off.
You just like halfway jogging, and you just snap both your shits off. Snap. I didn't even get faked out by nobody. Just my legs broke off.
Yes, exactly. It is true, though. I'm sure over time they're going to make it to where it's like, no, you actually can increase your height a little bit. I mean, who knows? Technology, AI,
Wow.
who knows where it's going.
Yeah, you just make a robot body.
Seriously,
It'd
and
be
no one
like-
even, because it just fucking looks so real.
Right? It'd be like a human mech suit. That'd be crazy. Oh shit! See, we created some shit last night on the stream that I don't think has ever been created, and my dude Spectre created it. It's a country disco song, and it actually slaps. It's really good, and now we're talking about some other crazy shit. See, this is how shit gets created in the universe.
What do y'all use? Hey, if you don't want to spill the game, but what do you use for those that like AI generation stuff? I don't even know about that at all.
I don't know what he uses. If you fill this in, Spectre, I'll let him know. I know he got a badass computer he runs it through, and it creates all the music and all the fucking the singing. Like,
Okay.
you can even hear the motherfucking shit breathing in there. I'm like, how does a computer know that you have to breathe?
Wow.
That's fucking wild shit.
It learns super fast. It's like, well, who is it? What Timbaland, right? Timbaland just signed an AI artist. I don't even know how the fuck you do that. How the fuck do you sign a fucking AI artist? Basically, you sign a deal with the company who made the AI artist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody owns that property.
Right.
Like
right.
he just said, a friend of his actually programmed an AI that he put on his computer and he built for him.
Okay.
Yeah. He says, I don't use any of the usual programs. I have my own AI. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that
yeah.
shit comes out fucking dope.
Damn.
Yeah, like he doesn't have to mix it or master it. It just comes out great.
That's see, that's what I think is. That's where I really think the real win with the AI in the music industry is going to be, is like mixing and mastering.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be able to go in there, raw spit it, boom, it's going to go through the system, it's going to chop it up, it's going to realign, get your timing right, it's going to melodyne your shit,
Yeah.
or mix it, master it, level everything out, boom, and then that's how I really think that all these AI systems are going to.
Well, they're great tools.
Where I'm like, it's just going to make shit easier for us.
Yeah.
We have a higher standard of performance now. It's like, if you could do it like that fast and you don't have to wait on time scales or your engineer and this and that, then you're going to have people drop 3-4 albums a year maybe, or something like that. We'll see how it all plays out.
Yeah, because it's a super helpful tool. Like, it's not something that you're subbing in for talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're still got all the fucking talent. It's another digital tool that you're using.
I think Rick Rubin says, he says AI can never have a unique human perspective, which I think is a cool thing to think about. Is every artist is like me, even me. I'm communicating my unique worldview and perspective of growing up the way I did and in the environment that I did and who I've grown to be and matured. And like, that's just so nuanced that I don't think, I guess they could make up, right? Just make up a fucking avatar. So I guess they could, but I think that's where the difference is, where you're going to be able to, you'll be able to feel it. Like, it's not. Like when
I think
said,
you're right. And see, Spectre writes his own lyrics, right? And he runs them through AI.
okay.
But if you were to use Chat GPT or something to write lyrics, I think you're right, as if it wouldn't have that human element to it.
Right.
You know?
Like you see the world and what you think is cool, or what you're like a fan of in all your nuance, you know, like how we were talking about like West Coast hip hop, but also fucking psychological thrillers, but also fucking football and all of that mixed in a pot.
Yeah. Yeah, because technology is cool. It's always a double-edged sword for anything that we have in life. I mean, anything could be used for good or evil. So we'll just try and be nice, and you know. And besides, the world, I generally believe the world has majority good people in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's just a small amount of very bad people in this world.
And they make the most noise.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly.
I agree.
Shout out to those good ones out there. You know, 8 billion people. I say 7 billion of them are probably good. That's an overwhelming majority.
bad ones though. Shit.
Right, that's a billion baddies.
Or AI just goes crazy, Terminator mode, and then it's fucking all the dystopian movies I've watched.
But
in the
see,
past.
that's what you have to have that kill switch, man. Right?
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
Google had to shut down a version of their AI. Well, it was probably like 6 years ago, 5 years ago or so, where it was started to develop its own language and they couldn't understand what it was saying.
Yeah.
So they had to shut it down. Like, okay, motherfucker, like,
I saw what you.
yeah, you plotting, motherfucker. You know, you wouldn't be talking in this language if you didn't want me to know what the fuck you were saying.
The fact that it even knows that it needs to talk in another language that you can't understand, that would be outside of all the fucking world's languages.
Exactly.
You know, that's crazy. But I think we'll be good. I think what I've started to realize about everything is marketing and media. They love to fear monger everything, and they make it so scary. And then time goes on, and you're just like, okay, it's not that bad. So like, I think it's just the rate of growth of life and advancement in technology is just going to be slower than what we think. Like, people were thinking that we were going to be flying cars and shit right now. I mean,
Right.
technically flying cars, but like, you know what I mean? Cities that are suspended in the air and anti-gravity and this and that. And like, you see the reality of it. It's like, it's a little bit slower pace. Also, I think is in the world, it's like a slower adoption. I think innovative minds are naive to the fact of how many people will rebel against it. Like, how many people still use cash instead of any fucking electronic payment form or Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever. But like, there's still people who are like, fuck that, I'm cash only, and I don't fuck with the bank, and I keep cash in my house. And so it's like, I'm glad for those that we have those people, because I think it slows down the rate of things. Like NFT, I think NFTs for me, everybody thought that shit was going to be the hottest shit. And I don't really have a super take on it because I'm not like super knowledgeable in it. But as far as I understand from my distant perspective, it's like, it kind of is like a flop, right? It was like these people are spending fucking $250,000 for the NFT. And then now.
Well, here's the thing about the NFT, right? It's like, and the majority of them are just pictures, right?
Right.
I got something that'll copy that fucking picture right off my computer screen. I have it too now. You ain't the only motherfucker. So what? I ain't trying to sell it, but I liked it and I wanted it and I got it. There's nothing you can fucking do about it.
Replica.
You know, exactly. And it's like, now I understand when they NFT'd some music, that kind of makes sense, because you could possibly download that onto a CD and start making money off of it, right?
Right.
But and it's only been like extremely top Billboard artists that's even fucked with NFT music, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to sell albums, right?
Just another offering for them.
Right, exactly. Just another way to get into another lane, I guess, to say. But the artwork, it's hard to say NFT is like, here it is, and you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be like, okay, the Louvre has the Mona Lisa, right?
Yeah.
But right, but let's just say it is, right? I also got the Mona Lisa on my fucking dashboard, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got it in your shit. That's cool, man. And maybe one day I have make enough money, I'll be like, I want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, we ain't gonna sell it. I'll be like, how much for this? And I just pull out fucking a whole dump truck full of money, and they're like, okay, you can have the Mona Lisa. And then I would have it. But then everybody else would have a fucking picture of it too.
They're like, you could borrow it for 6 months.
Right. Right. Okay, we can put it in your house, but we're gonna have an armed guard inside and outside your house for the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my house is gonna be terrible. And my neighbors found out I got Mona Lisa in the house. Somebody gonna come over and knock, and I ain't met in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole fucking internet at the same time, too.
That's crazy, Gregory. Gregory just got some crazy shit in the chat. He said he got a BJ from a Mona and a Lisa at the same time. That would be wild.
Love it. That's goals right there. That's art. That's a artist's goal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's just a dude goal. You're like, you know how cool that would be? No. That's all right. That's all right. I never had that done. I never had 2 on 1. I got invited to a dude and a chick, fucking 2 on threesome, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Besides that, nah.
You know, I'll say like, I mean, like the dating apps can get a little weird. You know what I mean? With like,
Yeah.
and they're like pitching you like, hey, so and so, me and my partner, and it's like, dude.
Oh no, it was a homie of mine I worked with, and
no,
he had this chick. Right? Yeah.
I was saying in my experience in the background, like, oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, you tried to rob me now, bitch.
They kill me.
Yeah. Cause, dude, didn't you hear about the chick who just got arrested for some shit like that?
No.
Dude, she was taking dudes back to hotel rooms, drugging them, and then robbing them, and then just leaving.
Yeah.
She took this dude's Rolex, and then they got her ass. They put her ass in jail, dog. Like,
Kind of Rolex.
I don't know, but they said it was 18 grand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was one of those collectible ones, you know, like the Batman. Have you heard Batman, the fucking Coca-Cola, the Pepsi, Sprite? You got all these different ones.
No. They made them for like reps or something like that.
They like it's like collector's item essentially.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like if your Rolex is if it's like the green one, it's the Sprite or the Hulk, or if you got the like blue and red one, it's the Pepsi.
Okay.
And it helps the value of over time.
Okay,
So,
hell yeah. Here's something. Have you ever been to Pebble Beach?
no. Where's that?
It's a golf course in California.
Oh, okay. No.
Down.
I'm a horrible golfer, and I'm also not a huge fan of golf. No disrespect.
I tried to play golf. It's the hardest fucking thing to do, and I gave up on it. But while I was trying to play it, me and my friend were down by Pebble Beach, and we went to go check out the fucking thing. Of course, we couldn't afford it. It was like $500 a fucking round. You know what I'm saying? And but we were like, can we just go walk the property? Is it okay? And they're like, yeah, no problem. All around there, they got these fucking they're like, I don't know, 10-foot tall posts, right? And on the top of these posts, they got a huge clock, and every one of them is a Rolex.
That's hard.
It's hard, bro. It's just a huge Rolex. It's
Because that's where you'll be seeing Rolex.
It's like 5 foot in diameter. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking huge ass Rolex.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And they had dozens of them all over the place. Like street signs, like street lamps. It was crazy.
What is the most money? If money wasn't an option, or maybe it was like you were just kind of balling, but like, what was the most you would spend on a watch? Like if you were balling, like, do you have like a level where you're like, no matter how much money I make, whatever, I still wouldn't spend this amount? Do you have a number?
You know, that's a great question. And funny thing is I get obsessed with watches. I also get obsessed with pens. Like a nice writing pen. Oh my God, dog. It's just so good, you know?
I used to know a guy who can make them.
Oh, for real?
That was sick. He would like gift them to people. It was like,
That's fire.
and a fucking different thing on the thing. It was just like sick as hell.
Like if I was a billionaire and there was a $10 million watch, I'd buy it.
Okay.
But here's a crazy thing.
That's what I wanted to know.
Here's the crazy thing. I don't wear jewelry though.
Right.
Like I don't wear necklace or rings or anything, you know what I'm saying? I did wear a watch back in the day before cell phones came out, and then watch run out of battery and I throw it in a drawer, and it might end up on eBay. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think I would cap out at probably like $100,000, and then I would be like, all right, everything else is like fucking irresponsible. Like I could fucking go do I can make a difference with this. Okay. But I like the ebbs and flows of like, I love the work hard, play hard mentality of like, I look at shit like that, like say maybe getting a Rolex or something like that or whatever. Not like that's the goal, but it's great like reward milestone
Right.
to like make that moment important while you're like, I hit this thing, I had this goal, I wanted to do this shit, and then because I got it, boom, now I'm gonna ball out, and that's just a little me purchase.
Yeah.
I like using it like that, like because just buying it for whatever is, and a lot of people I think what they're doing is they're like trying to like circumvent happiness. They're like, fuck, this shit in my life's not going great, so let me just see if I can plug this fucking retail joy in there, and it's like so short lived. But I kind of repurposed it and was like, I'm gonna have it fucking help me try to hit the next marker, like X amount of streams or X amount of,
And that's where age comes into it, right? Like when you think about it, dude. It seems like every year gets fucking shorter.
Yeah.
It's weird, right? Like it's January again. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. All right, let's go, man.
I read something about that. It was saying that time seems to go a lot faster as you get older because your life isn't changing that much as it was when you were younger, and you're going through like all your different schools, all your different like
everything was brand new.
Everything's fucking new. Then you're at high school, everything's new. All the possibilities of the world are there, and then everyone goes their own separate ways, and they start building their own life, and then boom, once they hit like 30, it's kind of like, all right, there's not a lot of new shit going on. It's like it's going to be another 40 years of the same, so lock the fuck in. And so to your point, that that's what it was saying. It was saying like it's the lack of variety in life that makes shit feel like it's happening fast as hell.
Yeah. And even I think I sleep less now than I did as a child. You know what I'm saying? Even like it's crazy.
And work more. Damn, that's ridiculous.
Facts on facts. But even as a child, I had a pretty good work ethic. I'd always go push my lawnmower out or wash somebody's car for a few bucks, go to the movies or something with my friends, So I never shied away from work, especially something outdoor. I always like being outside.
Yeah. And always putting a good, hard day of work. I mean, you just feel, you get to the end of the day, you're like, all right, I'm tired as fuck, but like for a good reason. I put a bunch of shit down. That's like, when I was going to the studio, long studio sessions, I'll usually do like 4 or 6 hour sessions. And afterwards, I'm just so fucking mentally drained. And I'm just like, psychologically, just because I've been, hit it again. We're working in there. I always say like me and my engineers, we like work frantically. Because when we've like got the idea and it's the tone that we wanted to hit, we're like, oh my God, we're trying to like capture fucking lightning in a bottle.
Fuck yeah.
But you get back, I've learned to try to like, embrace that like worn outness of just like I'm gassed, but what is the alternative? I could not be fucking tired and then all that shit wouldn't have got done. So you know what I mean? So
hell yes, absolutely. See, this is great conversation shit. This is the type of stuff that I shoot for in these interviews, just life, right? I mean, how better to get to know somebody than just talking? I can ask you a million questions, and I still got more, don't worry. Because I got this question right here for you. Let's say you start popping, right?
Okay.
Now, I know every artist has got a place that they've always wanted to play, or a venue they'd love to play. What place is that for you, my friend?
Okay, I got a couple of answers here. So, one, this is just because someone had told me this. This is the lesser one, but I think it's called Red Rock in Colorado.
Red Rocks, yeah, absolutely.
Dope as fuck. I think it will remind me a lot of one of the my home stadium that I played in playing ball after I transferred. But my real answer is Hollywood Bowl, 100%. Because growing up as an LA kid, I just think it'll be such like a fucking like, damn, life is crazy.
It'd be like a homecoming too.
What the fuck? And like everybody from my city in like Covina, California, West Covina, California, from back when I was playing high school ball, and I'm in the newspaper, and then I'm in junior college and doing my thing. We won a championship, and then I go Division I, and then, and so like everybody rocked with me. But I think what's cool now is like when I'll talk with people, they'll be like, you've always been this fucking guy, like from the beginning, like from the jump. Like we're in 11th grade, and you were saying the same shit that you're saying now. And so for me, it would be like, going there, I would look out in the crowd and I would see so many faces and I would be like, this is fucking nuts. Like I know this, I could see my little the high school clique that I remember. I remember these people from the city. I remember so and so, and look at his mom. Her mom's there. Her mom was always a big supporter of me. Da da da. And so I know that absolutely that would be the most surreal moment, and will be the most surreal moment, right?
It
Because
will be.
for me, it's just
Yes.
a bunch of effort, a bunch of singles, bunch of videos, bunch of promo. I got to get better every step of the way. I got to be a better writer, better producer, better visual person. But I got to just, we'll make it happen. So
Yeah.
glad we brought it about. And then I'm gonna go find this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, we fucking called that shit, dog.
Facts, bro. We're gonna speak that shit into existence today. I got another one for you a little bit later, but I'm glad you said that because it's hard to really be able to measure how much you got back out of what you put in life. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Sure, you can say monetarily, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But what did I do to affect other people? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that answer's never told. But as an artist, that answer can be told by just seeing the support in the crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see the people, the familiar faces, right? And that's true lifelong shit, bro. That's fucking amazing, dude. I'm glad you got some shit like that, bro.
That's fucking dope that you said that, and because I think you're so right. It's like a lot of times I think we don't know the impact that we're having. We like, everybody looks at the standard is like, you need to be a billionaire yesterday, and you need to be 10 million followers on Instagram, when it's like there's people that are making bigger impacts than these huge stars in their communities and different areas by just being who they are.
Facts.
And putting good vibes out and being courageous. And that's like a big part of my brand with NIXK, is like, I want people to just feel emboldened to go after their fucking crazy ass dream. Like, there's no reason that you can't hit it. There's no reason that you can't get it. There's a ton of work, a ton of pain, a ton of disappointment. That's for damn sure. But there's no reason why that you can. And so I always, like you were talking about Robin Hood in the beginning, I love that mentality of like putting myself on the line. Like, let me be the one that fucking takes all the pain and all the bullshit and have to go through it. So you guys can watch me go through it and be like, and I talk to him. He's a fucking normal ass cat. Like, he's no different than me. And then so that way people can have the belief of like, you know what, fuck it. Why not me? Let's
Exactly.
go. Let's get that shit popping, because it is. Everybody's a genius in their own way. Everybody's a doctor in their own way. We all have different intelligence and things. And so,
Dude, you say that, bro, because I was watching this video the other day. It was just of somebody's foot on they were like laying on their back or something, and their foot was on their knee, and they were like propped up, right? And it was just their foot, but they were spinning a cane between their toes, and it said, don't let life fool you. Everybody's got a talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that motherfucker was spinning that sumbitch and then stopping it.
like, one of these, right?
Yeah, like somebody was fingering a pin or something, you know what I'm saying? Like flipping a pin through their fingers. It was crazy shit. So, who knows? Grab a cane and fuck with it on your toes. That might be your shit.
That might be your weird shit. And you might be like, only toes is your IG handle, and you go do weird feet tricks.
Facts.
And then you're big fuck, and then you're on a stage in Vegas with Carrot Top.
And then you find other people who could do weird shit with their feet and make a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like no sexual thing. It's just like the carnival of feet. And you got a high wire. You know what I'm saying? And you walk on it.
Hell yeah.
All that shit.
I agree. I love the like just outside of the box mentality of life. Just there's no rules, no limits, no nothing.
Right?
Just fucking do your thing. I love another thing too. This is another big thing I promote is like, don't let the 15 to 20 to 30 people around you hold you back, because what you're doing and what you might be into might not be their particular flavor of or movies or fashion or whatever it is that you're into. Don't let those 15 or 20 people block you from the 100,000 or 200,000 sprinkled across the world that really are gonna fuck with your shit.
Yeah, that's facts, man. Inspector, man, thank you so much for that dono, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Shout out to 5 Stars Tobacco and Gifts, man. Ridgecrest, California. You know, you guys holding it down, man. Thank you so much, dude. Kahuna wants to hear another banger. You want to give him another banger?
Let's go, Cash.
That's what I was thinking, man. Like,
that's the new hot one, and that's where I'm at right now, guys. I'm in the Cash fucking video shoot myself right now.
yeah, blow that motherfucking cash. Let's go. Nick's in the building, man. Hit them links. Let's go.
Now I got cash, flash, gone to the minute, it's sitting that gas. Shit is too fast, pass. Now they want ditches, it's all that they ask. Now I got cash, flash, gone to the minute, it's sitting that gas. Shit is too fast, pass. Now they want ditches, it's all that they ask, all on my ass. Like, homie, remember when we was in class? Now we talking that. Go to the top, you never did stop. We knew all along, been cheering you on, and now that we on, I mean that you on. I wanted to talk, stop, get no cash, don't blow past. Was me back in September, lost like 30 G's, remember? No, you don't, not consider, not involved, not at all. As I reflected, second guess it, put my heart and soul and stresses on the line to touch my blessings. Now I got cash, flash, gone to the minute, it's sitting that gas. Shit is too fast, pass. Now they want ditches, it's all that they ask. Now I got cash, flash, gone to the minute, it's sitting that gas. Shit is too fast, pass. Now they want ditches, it's all that they ask. Now I got cash, but not for the flex, not for the gram. Big on my plans, for me and my fans, to make this shit last, make an impression that's deep and it's felt. I'm notching my belt, I'm going to work on all of the hurt. I wanna undo, I wanna unscrew the nuts and the bolts. Or what if those quotes kept me from greatness and kept me from notes? And writing to say this, I want y'all to know. Almost did, close as this, almost closed the curtain before I showed y'all the final trick. Now I got cash, flash, gone to the minute, it's sitting that gas. Shit is too fast, pass. Now they want ditches, it's all that they ask. Now I got cash, flash, gone to the minute, it's sitting that gas. Shit is too fast, pass. Now they want ditches, it's all that they ask. It's all that they ask. It's all that they ask.
Yeah, Nick right there hitting you with that cash, baby.
Bang.
That's what I'm talking about.
That song, it's like my regimen is like, I listen to a lot of my music while I'm in the gym and stuff, and I'll be able to definitely, like, I love doing two things at once. So I'm like working out, but I'm also listening to all the songs and being like, which one is like giving me that fucking emotion that like, I want to go crazy in the gym. And Cash was just from the jump, like from the rough, I already knew. I was like, oh, this has a different level of energy to it. And where my head's at kind of now with like all the music too is it's like, I don't just think about the beats. I don't just think about the lyrics. I don't just think about like the main message that I'm trying to say or the underlying message, but like what like in a snapshot, is the energy there? Yes or no? That's usually going to make the difference. And so Cash was definitely that. And I like that, like, easily marketable. I mean, I'm shooting this money gun. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Right.
But like so relatable. I mean, we all work for money. We all got to hustle. We all got to grind. But I think what I wanted to put in the Cash song was like, but I'm putting everything behind this. There's a line, I can't even remember my own line, but I talk about how like, my blood, sweat, and tears and stress are behind all of these goals that I'm after. So when make this shit work, just from consistency and relentlessness, don't remember that you did this shit alone, or remember the small group that you did it with, because there's gonna be a lot of people that come out and be like, oh, what's up, dog? Oh yeah, I always been.
You remember?
Oh, you always fucking. Like, I fucking been supporting you from the jump. And I'm like, I appreciate it, man. But did you lose $30,000 fucking a couple months ago betting on yourself? Because no, you didn't.
And you didn't even know I did.
And you didn't even know I did. Nobody's know I'm going through those stresses and struggles and things like that. But like, but yeah, so Cash is probably my favorite song that I made so far. And I always feel like every new song, there's always a next level. It's not always like my next song is going to be my new favorite, but it like maybe one of the next 3 or 4 songs, I'll jump to a new favorite just because like different styles. Some of them are slower. I always lean towards like the higher energy ones, the ones where the BPMs are up a little bit more. I can get drunk with my buddies to it and have a fucking blast, laugh and rap our ass off, and then I can also go hard in the gym to it. those are like the ones that I always lean more towards. So
Absolutely. And you know, that song right there, and I always like to do this, try to place music to where it would be most utilized, right? So that song right there can be put in video games. You could be having loading in Madden, you know. You could run it in any of the 2K shit. You could run it in some movies during maybe some montage shit. Like there's so many places you can put that song, dude. In fact, you might want to call up fucking all the elevator companies in Las Vegas and be like, "Can we play this in your elevators going to the fucking, you know, to the floor?" Like,
damn, that's hard. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck all the things I think about. I don't know how I didn't think that's a brilliant idea. I need to try to go sync play that song for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Because I tell you what, like the first interview I ever got was with this artist. His name is Duran the Rapper, and I found him on Instagram. I'm like, dude, you're so fucking dope. I'm gonna start doing interviews. Can I interview you? And he's like, yeah. I was like, dope. I love his music, you know what I'm saying, and I've been supporting him ever since. And now, as of right now, he's got like 20 songs that are on like Netflix shows and The Shy and all these fucking like major fucking shows. Like he's making money just sitting at home now.
That's where the money is. Or at least that's what I hear.
I mean, it'd be great to get fucking 10 million plays a month, you know what I'm saying? But that's not realistic right now. But if you can get your shit in like an independent movie, you know what I'm saying? And they give you $500 for a song, you know, they can use whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's fucking extra income, dude. That's fucking dope. Plus, then your shit be in a movie.
Exactly. I've heard people saying that like they make more money on sync than anything else. Like that's where they make it the most, because like these companies have a budget, right? They're like, all right, cool. That's what we've already allocated that budget, so bam, you're gonna fit this mold. But that's a great. I have not thought about. I guess I've been thinking about the future songs and shit too much. That's another thing too I've learned is like, don't short sell your existing catalog. Like, don't be afraid to look back into the catalog and go, is there a marketing avenue I didn't think about here that I can leverage with something unique that's going on in the world? But I think to your cash is just so universal, like the mentality, because it could range like a lot of things. That could be ambitious mindset. To your point, it could be something that's themed in the casinos. Damn.
Could you imagine like during a montage, during like, I don't know if I can't remember the movie name, but it was like those college kids went to Vegas and they were like counting cards and shit.
Wait, what is it? Hangover? No.
It was like a bunch of college kids went to Vegas to like try and count cards and like 21. That was this song during a montage while they're just stacking chips. Yes. Dude, come on, bro.
Cash. And then you're like, oh, damn, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because a lot of people will, you know, do that thing where they try and look up the song. I forget the name of that app. I'm forgetting of too much shit. Shout out to Weed.
Shout out. Is it Shazam?
Yeah, there you go. Shazam. They Shazam that shit and they find the song and they go download it.
Yep. No, you're right. I'm on it. That's the next thing I'm gonna be working on. I mean, I'm gonna work on this next single.
I'll give you a little insight. My homie Harkos, like he's a fucking homie. He out in Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, near Indianapolis. He's out in Indiana, kind of the country. But he's a music marketer, right? And he has a channel called Music Making Sense Podcast on YouTube. He has a website. And he has a ton of information on that fucking website for free. Now, he also has classes, of course, and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. But you can still learn a ton of shit. Like, I've learned a ton of shit off of him, just hearing him talk, you know, and through other people, you know, and how they've run shit. Like, you're in Dallas, there's so many fucking colleges in Dallas. You could run every one of your tracks at a different college radio station.
Very, very true. That part of the game is where my head is barely just now.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, how can I take over my output of production, you know, producing for myself and mixing and mastering and just being in control of how I can put output shit, because I want to always spoil the fans and get better and get better. But now, and that's a little bit of part of this, like me and you getting connected, and me doing some other things of like, I know this is the next level now. It's like, cool, you got the music, that's great. Guess what? The music
We got
is
to
not
move it. Yeah.
in the music industry. So how about them apples?
Yeah.
And it's really about your hustle. But I'll say one thing more than anything else, I'm a hustler. I've been a hustler from day one.
That vest right there say you are. That's what I'm saying.
Baby. But so now it's cool because I get to tap into that part of me. That part has been a little bit dormant because I've been just focusing on the creative and this brand and my image and how can I best represent myself while making it something that's fun and captivating in the market.
Yeah.
But now it's like, go run a sync licensing. Boom, that's a great partnership that I have. What does that do for me? To your point, go kind of hit up all the college radio stations that you can across the U.S.
Yeah.
Run campaign all at the same time. Run all the blogs. Same thing.
Yeah.
Run it at the U.S. All throughout the U.S. Because I learned Russ talks a lot about this, about like fake commotion equals real commotion. They don't know the difference.
Right.
If your shit's good, it's easier. I mean, your shit could be bad and you could still get movement on it. But it's like now to your point, that's where my head is now. Is it's like, all right, I got to put on my business hat and let's go cook up all these other things. Because
that's where we as fans, like we supporters, right? We want you to be able to drop the 9 to 5 at some point and put out more music and make a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can drop the 9 to 5 and make a living, if you're making $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 a year on your fucking music, you fucking made it, bro.
you fucking hate it.
You fucking made it, bro. Like, you fucking done did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be amazing, bro. Now you got that footing, right? Like, you right now have a shot to be able to say, look, let me go ahead and put this in people's faces. Everything that I'm putting out is super polished. It isn't like it's a fucking mixtape. It isn't like it's a fucking, recorded on your fucking iPhone with the fucking headphone jack and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're using real studio equipment. You're putting everything you have into it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting paid back on it. And that is the fucking hard part.
And that's what I'm kind of treating this like, I'm a entrepreneur in life, and so like I'm treating it kind of like it's a little bit of a unique perspective, but it's my individual perspective of like I'm a startup company, and I know that brand awareness to me is more important right now than revenue generation.
Right. Well, because you got to build that first, right?
Right.
Because look, let's say you get something popping and you ain't ready to pop yet.
Exactly. To your point, exactly that. Whenever I was getting started, I was like, I gotta lay horizontal foundation, so that way when things come, because I don't have control of knowing when that's gonna happen. That's just the alignment of the universe and whatever happening. But really, it's just a relentlessness in my effort. Is another song, and utilizing, like you were talking about, those resources. Yeah. And then crazy, but imagine not being fucking prepared at that time. Like, fuck. So I went and I built a relationship with like a t-shirt manufacturer, apparel manufacturer here in Dallas. He's great, and I have merch too. If anybody wants to check out the Night City shop on my page, we got hoodies. And so, but I was thinking I'm gonna get some cheaper merch too, because it's like I want to make sure that like a hoodie sometimes is fucking expensive. You know what I mean? It's like $65, $70 when you're all said and done.
Yeah.
Where it's like, let me get something to be representative of like, hey, shit's not super great in the economy right now, and don't break people's bank while they're trying to support you. What's like something a little bit more cost effective? They're trying to support you. What's like...
Sorry. I'm trying to pull up your website right now. Can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, apologies. Okay.
I can't see anything on my side though.
Yeah, no, I apologize. I'm just trying to pull up your Instagram right now so I can pull up your website so I can show the people your stock here at Night City shop over here.
So Night City, I can give you guys a little commercial. So Night City is like my brand. My name is NIXK, and like, obviously my name is Nick, but the IX in my name represents like the number 9. because I always kind of look at this whole thing as like, I'm doing this for the 9-year-old version of me, the one who is limitless in the belief system, could know that he could do anything. And that was the same person that knew I could be an athlete, knew I could be an entrepreneur and different things like that. And so that's kind of like a foundation for my brand is the number 9. And so I thought, what better way to represent that than create the ninth city, where, you know, people know when they come into my space that it's like-minded individuals. And then kind of like full-blown perspective, I want to build a couple like business centers. Since it's a city, I want to build business centers in there where you have your apparel shop, which is the only thing that exists now, but then you have your business center, you have your wellness center. And so I can share some of the other gifts that I have and things that I've learned in my life as far as business, being an entrepreneur, health and wellness, as far as being an athlete, and then obviously the shows, the events, speaking engagements, and then apparel and stuff like that. So that's full scale. That's what Ninth City will grow to become. But right now, we got a hoodie. We got to start somewhere.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. So if you guys want to get warm for the winter, you know what I'm saying, you got a hoodie and a sweatshirt. You know, they look very comfortable and they're stylish too. I gotta say, I like the logo.
The black one is the favorite. The black one is the favorite. It's like, and I.
That does pop. That green pops against that black.
I went a little bit higher scale with the quality of material. I was like, I want it to be something that lasts all through the washes. Yeah. You know, it could be someone's favorite sweater, but just kind of like that big ass sweater that you want to wear in the winter time where you're like, fuck, it's cold as fuck outside.
Yeah, it's got that fleece inside and it's all nice on the arms and back. Yeah.
So it's that scenario. So if I put that on right now, I'll fucking melt in Texas. So.
Oh yeah, that shit is not being put on here either in California.
Yeah.
Maybe up north of Canada somewhere you can catch a cool breeze right now.
That's about it.
Facts. Yo, Neve, how you doing, girl? Big hugs. Come on. Yeah, that's that good stuff right there. Big salute. Thank you for that dono. I appreciate it. We got DF Domo in the house too, man. Another great artist and reaction channel. So, Nick, if you ever want to go get your music played on other reaction channels, there's a plethora of them out there. DF Domo is one of them, and he's a good dude. And he'll make you a reaction video, or I think he goes live too sometimes. So if you ever catch him, hit him up and say what's up.
Will I be able to have like access to where I could see like how I can reach out to him or whatever, like on afterwards? Because I would like to these people. And
yeah, absolutely. You can go back and watch the video. It'll be on my channel. You can download it or whatever. The chat should be up, but if not, I have the chat on the screen, so you'll be able to be like, oh, DF Domo, okay, cool. I can just go type his name in and it'll come right up. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would love to do that.
Absolutely. Shout out to all y'all. Snapper Slapper, I see you, bro. Another awesome artist. So, you know, artists, go check out DF Domo stuff, man. He's a good dude and he loves music, man. Like, we were talking yesterday, we had an interview and we got into some really dope ass like music talk and shit, man. It was really cool. So, with that being said, I'm gonna fire off some quick fire questions. You ready?
Let's go.
Grape or strawberry jam?
Strawberry.
Hot dogs or bologna?
Hot dogs.
Chili or some other type of soup?
Chili.
Yeah. And the final one, hot or cold?
Hot, for sure.
All right.
I just went with the weather. I would be like, I would much rather be in a hot ass fucking climate. I get depressed when it's cold as hell.
Like if it's cold all the time, right? Yeah, I like to visit the cold, and
exactly.
I want to come back to the nice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know what's funny about like living in Texas versus California is when I lived in LA growing up there, it was like I didn't even realize weather was a thing. I was like, what do you mean? It's fucking and it's fucking that's it.
That's what happens. It goes like this. The sun, hello.
It's sunny out, and then it's windy and cold as hell at night. Okay. All right.
That's two weathers. We got that all year long.
That's about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
So like, in the wintertime here, it'll be like, it'll snow. or we'll get like one freeze that'll come in for like 2 weeks and just fuck us up.
Oh, okay.
But I hate the cold. If I could just chase the sun, that's kind of what I want to do. Like in the future, just like chase the sun, so summertime forever, basically.
We'll just put you on a boat, bro. We'll put you on a boat on the equator and just let you run that bitch.
There you go.
Concerts on the boat. You gotta have a fucking ticket though. You gotta have a ticket. It's a big boat. A lot of people can go. You'd be like,
do like a residency on a boat.
no. You have your own Carnival Cruise Line boat.
There you go.
Yeah, it's yours. So
I wasn't thinking. That's my bad.
yeah, we got to think big, my guy. We got to think big.
Hell yeah.
And fuck Carnival Cruise. That's some small shit. We get bigger than that.
Yeah. No. That'd be dope. Let's go.
Yeah.
I like ideas like that, though. I mean, to be honest, like that's where my head is at right now. I think like artists that are coming up, like like say like Lil Russell, say for instance, in the Bay Area, just doing shit really different, really off the wall. I try to, I haven't come up with my aha idea, but there's little details. Like for instance, right now we're running a campaign where we do $100 to anyone who uses the cash reel and makes it real. And whatever one I select, boom, they get $100 cash out today. So if anybody wants to try it out, check the Instagram, use the reel, and you'll be in the running for it. But that's a small scale idea. But I'm like, all right, I'm getting better and better. But
it's a great idea. $100 is a lot of fucking money. Okay, so don't be like it's small. It's a lot of money to a lot of people. And here's the thing, even if people don't need $100 and still want to go for it and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's something saying hello, I see you. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate you. And
yeah.
And I want to. I mean, we'll see what it'll grow to, but I would love my brand to also have an element to where you are giving people an opportunity like that, because to your point, I put that challenge out there, and now I'm marketing it and things. I'm putting it, and now people are reaching out to me. Man, I could really use that $100, and I'm like fucking rooting for this person. I'm like, nah, hey, make this kind of real. I think that'll beat this other one out.
Yeah.
But I think that's like, I've always had that mentality, that Robin Hood mentality of like, let me go out into the world and go get some shit and put myself on and get situated, but then spread the wealth.
Yeah.
Spread the wealth, like knowledge-wise, different things, but also, make somebody's day. I
love to be able to teach people how to fish, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way that people grow. Yeah. To be able to have to finally do something for yourself. And and then when you do it for yourself the first time, you're like, that wasn't that hard.
Wasn't that scary either.
Right, yeah, like that. What the fuck was I worried about? Like I said earlier, you are your best worst critic. So when you think you can't do something, you'll physically make yourself not be able to do that.
Right.
That's
so true. Opposite is true as well. You know what I mean? I feel like right now, never been as delusional as I am currently present in this moment. I can't live in my reality. I can't afford to live in my reality because it doesn't help anything. Like a lot of times what I'll tell people is, I'd rather you be delusional in something that maybe won't occur, maybe in the full way that you want to, but it's going to give you the energy to keep going, to see if that's going to happen. Because if you just overthink shit and you stop putting out action, you're fucked. 100% guaranteed. But if you just keep your morale good, keep the energy good, and keep shit fun and keep enjoying it, anything can happen. There's an entrepreneur that I like. He says, find out what you really love in life and just start aiming at it. Period.
That's it, man.
No fucking big business plan, no big scale, no this is XYZ. I'm going to just start aiming at it. And I'm going to aim at it again and again and again and again. And eventually I'm going to start hitting a couple things on it.
Hey, I see somebody invent some shit the other day. It blew my fucking mind. I was like, how the fuck nobody ever think of this before? Right. Like, you know how like there's some cultures they remove their shoes before they go in the house?
Sure. Okay, yeah.
This dude made some shoes where all you do is kick off the sole, and then it's like it's got another sole inside the sole where you can walk around on carpet and shit. It's like socks now.
Damn, that's sick.
Yeah, bro. And then he just clicks into the souls at the door. He's like, that
This is
shit
gonna,
was fire.
this is gonna be on my algorithm now for sure. Now that we talk about it,
Right? You see ads for it and shit. It was on Shark Tank. I was like, that is fucking amazing. So people are fucking amazing.
shout out Shark Tank.
Yeah.
That's the best show on regular television.
It really, that's some real TV.
It's like fucking, it's incredible. I don't know how people just don't watch that shit all day. I like if I'm watching regular TV and I need something to step away from a game that I'm watching, 100% Shark Tank. I want to see this pitch. I want to see Mark Cuban try to rip their face off.
Right? Dame Dash be over there be like, I'm fucking buying in anyway.
Yes, exactly. I always feel like Mark gets special treatment on there. I don't know. I mean, I think he's just got the most influence. I think shout out
Yeah.
and as well being in Dallas, but I feel like he if he wants a deal, I feel like he's gonna get it, guaranteed.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's usually how it works. It is going to be to his liking, not to the seller's liking. That's for sure.
Right.
Because he has enough baby like, well, the fuck, I ain't gonna fuck with it. You know?
Yeah.
He's like,
We'll never use it in the Mavericks, so fuck you.
right? Facts. So how you like Dallas, man?
I love it. Honestly. When I was thinking about making the change from LA, it really came about of like I think a part of my athletic career influenced it because for whatever reason I love LA. I'll always love LA forever, and I go back all the time. But whenever I was home, I couldn't really move the needle on shit that I wanted to really get done. It was for whatever reason. If there was too many distractions, I didn't have enough resources, whatever the case may be. And so then an opportunity came to come to Dallas, and I was like, you know what? I'm ready for a fresh start. I'm ready for, I kind of looked at it as like, let me like shed my old skin and let me like shed my old bad habits and let me walk into a new environment as the new and improved me, and let me see how much I can climb from here. And it's really been a dream come true in a lot of different ways. I would say like I had a ton of goals. I had a great mindset coming here of like knowing that this was going to be a big move for my life in a lot of ways, and it's been more than I could have imagined. And I'll be honest, probably even getting back into music in this full scale probably wasn't even part of the equation, but I don't know if I would have been able to do it back home, just for a lot of variety of different reasons. I was in the studios and I had, I was doing some stuff there, doing shows in LA and Hollywood and things like that. But like the current position where I'm at, where my head's at, where my resources are, what I can do like in this space, I don't think I would be able to do it if I wasn't in Dallas. And so I'm super appreciative of this environment. Obviously the weather is fucking absolutely nuts, as we've mentioned, but it's, it's just one of the things you're like, all right, I know, like, I let me not have too far of a highway trip and get fucking stranded in a thunderstorm. That might be wild. But other than that, it's not really that bad. Super hot. But the thing that people told me coming here is they said the cost of living is pretty low, but the quality of life is really high. And I've been able to see that of like, you got major sports teams, you got as many restaurants as you want. And then the way that it's kind of broken up in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, is like you have all these different suburbs. And so you got a pocket for whatever you want. Like if you want the downtown Dallas vibe, you want to feel like you're in downtown LA, just vibing and being single, boom. You want to go like for some like kind of more country shit, like rodeo type vibe, like they call it Southern Charm, you'll go to Fort Worth. If you want like, a bunch of little, like there's like Addison is almost kind of like a Pasadena, I would say. It's like kind of not the city, but like kind of has a vibe to it. So It's cool. I love it. I love the food. Love the people. The people were probably the thing that embraced me the most when I came here. It was just, this is actually a funny story, but the thing that's unique about a Los Angeles moving to Dallas is I'm a fucking savage, like through and through, just growing up in the environment that I did. Like I'm like, I understand how things are competitive, and so when I came out here, it was like a competitive edge. It was like everybody was like, yeah, we're just nice and like, yeah, it's family oriented, and we're just no one's trying to work that hard. And I was like, I'm trying to fucking work.
Yeah.
And so for me, that was a huge benefit because I was able to like I didn't have a lot of resistance in a lot of things that I was trying to put together because it wasn't super competitive. So I love LA. My heart will always be in LA. I'll always be an LA cat to my core, and it's like my favorite parts of me are influenced from that environment.
Yeah.
But I think it's just kind of divine timing for me to be here in this space with the resources that I have, with the scenarios I have going on. I work in another business outside of this, and I just think none of it would be possible if I wasn't positioned exactly where I'm at. So
That's what's up. And no income tax.
no income tax, and they're trying to get rid of property taxes,
Mm,
which is our big like
that's a
not
major.
that's a huge one. And so Governor Abbott, and I'm not a political guy.
Sure.
I don't care about blue. I care about green. And so
Exactly.
he said that yeah, they're going to start putting some legislation in place, and Florida did it too. And so where they're giving more money back to the people, so that way they can go spend it on all the consumer items. Let's be real.
Well, I mean, we like to buy shit. Let's not. I mean, come on, man. Look, there's a lot of people out there that like to buy, fancy shit. But I mean, even the common person just likes to go buy. Maybe they need a new chair to sit outside. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
you're like, oh, I couldn't get a new chair. Now I can get a new chair. That's gonna be fire. You know.
Yeah. But I'll say in Dallas there's a lot of love too. Like when I go to the studios, everybody shows me love. Everybody's like, I don't know, everybody's kind of just like real down to earth and more kind of family oriented and focused. And so
Yeah.
although I was like making a joke about the lack of competitiveness I was seeing, it's like I'll take it. Like I appreciate it because I've built great relationships. Like my engineer, Busy Acosta, he's my boy. He's like probably one of the first guys that I felt a genuine friend connection with in the music space where it didn't feel like it was transactional.
Yeah.
And it was really had my best interest in mind. He really wanted to see my work continue to get progressed. And so it's love like that I was just like, yeah, this is home.
Yeah, because you're in a place where the norm is not to be standoffish. You know what I'm saying? So it makes relationship building much easier. I could see that.
Right. Yep. You're absolutely right. Everybody's saying hello. You know what I mean? It's like waving down the street and shit like
That's
that.
how I'll be doing. Like in my trailer park, I'll be waving to all my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? They probably think like, this dude's always so fucking happy. No, I might not be happy even, dog. I'm just saying hi. Just letting you know I see you, my guy. You know what's up?
No, I like that. I love that, man. It's good energy, right? That guy could have woke up fucking wanted to take himself out today, and that little hello just made that much of a difference where he's like, you know what? There's some good humans. Maybe I'll stick around for a little longer.
Right? There's lots of good humans. Most even the good ones just be like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But there's still good people.
Yeah. So that
alone. Yeah, 3 trillion. Yeah, we like our shit here in America. That's a fact.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And the thing is, like, me personally, I've never owned a credit card. I've never, ever once put anything on a credit card. I've had credit, like I got a car, I got my trailer, you know what I'm saying? Like I got credit and things, but a credit card, nah.
No, it's fucking dangerous. That shit fucked me up when I was in college.
Bet.
I had to like start from scratch because of that. But then the credit card becomes like, you gotta fucking use it.
Right?
And because then it's like, oh, your credit can't increase now. And it's like, bitch, I don't want to play your game. I want to pay everything in cash. But they're like, nope. You want that credit score so you can leverage a bunch of capital. You better use a fucking credit card.
Yeah, you better start hitting those payments on time too.
Right, yeah. Pay the statement.
That would be nice on Saturday. It would be nice. It would be nice. That Night City, yeah. I still got that up on the screen.
The black hoodie's been the favorite by far. Everybody loves it. And once upon a time, given the shirt, I had a background in logistics, and so we we can get it to you within 2 days, anywhere in the U.S.
There you
That's
go.
fuck- I don't know anybody at my level of an artist who can guarantee delivery like that.
Shit, be more than happy to wait a week on that. You know what I'm saying? 2 days is bonus shit.
2 days is when they told me it was like 2 days. I was like, really?
I've waited a month on a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm patient. I'm a pretty patient dude. And I wasn't like, where's my shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually forgot I had ordered it. And then all of a sudden it shows up. It's like Christmas. And I was like, oh yeah, I ordered that shirt.
I've done that.
Yeah. Because a month's a long time for a stoner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a long time.
I'm gonna forget earlier today. Like,
Facts.
mind you, hey,
I forgot yesterday I didn't eat until like fucking 9 p.m. I was like, holy shit, I didn't eat today.
you're like, I probably should. You're like, oh, I'm fasting.
Yeah. I need to fast, I'll tell you that. I still need to probably lose about 15, maybe 20. Because I hurt my shoulder and I gained like 60, 70 pounds, bro. And I was like,
I got a couple tips.
yeah.
Take them or leave them. If you drink a gallon of water a day,
I've been drinking a lot more water.
try to hit that gallon. 'Cause
Okay.
what I realize is we're just thirsty. We're not even hungry. We're just thirsty, and we want some fucking salt. So I usually do like these. I'll try to drink a gallon, but with like sea salt and
Okay.
shit like that.
I like salt.
Because that shit will fill you up. Oddly, you're like,
Like-
what the fuck? I'm like not hungry at all.
I told my niece the other day, she said she was feeling nauseous. She was drinking, right? And so I said, well, what I like to do when I start feeling nauseous, I put salt in my hand, I just kind of lick it.
It's true.
It works, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yes, so true. Because a lot of times our body's just like dehydrated. We need like minerals. So this is me going into the wellness center,
I
but
like it. I like it.
the minerals in the water. So like, what I'll do is I'll do like electrolyte drink, gallon of water, and then I'll eat in like an 8-hour window. I'll do like intermittent fasting,
Okay.
and I'll try to eat whole foods, but nothing crazy. I mean, if I'm not, it's fine as long as I'm eating within that 8-hour window. As long as I'm drinking that gallon of water, because that gallon of water will eliminate so like you're gonna be so full that you're like you're gonna be like, I'm so tired of taking fucking a piss. But if you do that and you stick with it, you'll start to like shrink your stomach, and then you just won't even be as hungry anymore. So
Okay.
gallon of water, electrolytes, whole foods, and give yourself a 8-hour window whenever's the perfect time for you. I always do it so that way I can like have fuel to go work out at the gym.
Yeah.
But then I need a bunch for like the end of the night when I'm usually gonna be fucking around in the pantry.
And that's the repair phase.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
See, I've been studying up a little bit because, like I said, I was like I don't know, I was probably close to 270, dude. Like
Okay.
I was chunky butt because I fucked my shoulder up and it was kept dislocating, and I was trying to get this shoulder surgery done, and
Okay.
it ended up taking about 10 months. And I was
Damn.
basically stuck on the couch doing nothing. I sneezed and it popped out of socket. You know what I'm saying? Like it was bad. So I finally got this dude who does all the college players for their pitching and shit, and he did me up real nice.
Like the Tommy Johns.
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, you do all that shit?" I was like, "You know what you're doing. Let's go."
No, that's good. And injuries, I mean, I know as an athlete, it's fucking worst of all time. You're like, I want to, physically can't.
Right.
And yeah, so shit. Sorry that you were going through that. That
Well,
sucks.
you know, everything happens, you know, whatever, right? I put shit off because I dislocated it probably fucking a dozen times throughout my life, you know, doing different shit. And then one morning I woke up, it was fucking dislocated, and I was like, son of a bitch. And I didn't get it popped back in right away, and I thought I did, and it was still hurt for like 3 days later. I was like, why is it still fucking hurt, man? Like, I should be back at work. So I called my boss, and I was like, I don't know, I gotta go get this taken a look at. And they did an x-ray, and it was still out, and they put it back in for me. And I kept trying to keep it in for like 10 months, like I said, dude. And, you know, sitting on the couch doing nothing, smoking a bunch of weed, eating snacks and shit, you know, fast food because I can't really cook. I wasn't shaving my beard, so now I got a full ass beard, you know. And it was after I got my shoulder surgery, I'm like, okay, I got to cut out soda. I got to cut out fast food, right? So I started like seeing what other things I could drink to you know, instead of soda, right? There's something's better alternative. So I was like, ooh, the V8 Splash, that stuff's got to be good for you, right?
I
So,
like this too. I like this. The spin drift.
oh, I have never seen that. Sparkling
The
water, okay.
spin drift is like it gives me that soda kick,
Oh,
especially like yours, like the Coke one.
oh,
It's
nice.
not really Coke, but it's like it gives me that because like say I'm eating a steak,
Yeah.
I don't want a glass of fucking water. It's
Right.
like that's not a vibe. And so then I'll use, and this is all natural ingredients. But to your point, shit like that, like just replace it.
Yeah, and I was drinking that V8 Splash stuff, and I was drinking a lot of it. I was probably drinking a bottle of it every day or two, you know, like 90 ounces of it. Well, little to my knowledge, it has niacin in it.
Damn.
Yeah, so I drank it for like a month straight, bro, and then I started getting all these effects from the niacin, right? Like I was going to pee every 5 minutes. I was fucking
Yep.
sweating profusely, like it was bad, dude. And then my vision started going.
Speaking of that, could I take a 2-minute intermission?
Yeah,
30
absolutely, brother. Thank you.
Right back, guys.
All right, man. Hey, are y'all having a great weekend or what, man? Capping off this amazing Sunday with a great conversation with Nick, man. Listening to some bangers, listen to some good music, talking, have a great conversation. I see you, Silk. How you doing, brother? Big salute, man. How you doing on this Sunday afternoon? Yeah. We smoking joints. We hanging out. I know that's the best way, right? Spectre, right? Come on. Like, if I was just to, like, the first interview I had, I recorded it and put it out. And I was like, I'm never going to do that again. Because it's not this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's way less interactive. And you already know, I'd rather spend a couple hours with you guys than just sitting around or piddling around outside doing some shit. Although I do need to cut my yard again. It's like a mechanic come home, you know what I'm saying? And now you got to work on your car type shit.
I was just working on my car right now. I had to change the alternator.
Yeah, got to get them hands a bit greasy, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not the handiest of guys. I'll be honest.
Hey, you got the alternator changed, my guy. That's good. Look, look, before my daughter left the house, I made sure she knew where to put the oil, put the windshield wiper fluid, where to put the radiator fluid, how to change a tire, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people out there that just don't even know how to do the basic shit. So, even figuring out an alternator, taking the belt off, you know, doing all that shit, bro, it's not easy, but it can be done even with somebody that has limited knowledge.
Right. Have you seen the YouTube page where the guy basically made a YouTube page where he made it for like people who didn't have a dad to teach.
Okay.
And so it's like, oh, look at, you know, let me show you how to fucking unclog the toilet. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do that. So I thought it was
That's a great idea for a YouTube channel. See? You
Right
could
on.
literally do anything. Like, when my daughter was living with me, before she grew up out of the house, she's 25 now. She'd be on the YouTube talking about these YouTubers making money on YouTube. I'm like, bullshit. I'm fucking at work every day. Fuck you, you know, all this shit. And I'm just like, and then I fucking turn on YouTube. I'm like, these motherfuckers are making money on YouTube. How the fuck is this going down?
And now the streaming. Shit.
The beautiful live streams. We were just talking about how much we as a community can connect with the live streaming. See, now this is a secret that I don't think a lot of people know, is that if you as an artist, Nick, go live on your Instagram once a week for an hour, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever you got an hour or a half hour to spare,
Right.
play some tunes for the people, you know what I'm saying, what's coming out, connect with people. You will never lose their support. It don't matter how many years you do music, period. That
You're
is a
right.
secret nowadays that the artists did not have back in the day.
True. I do it. I do that. I do
Yeah.
every if you guys ever want to go, I do a live stream. I do Monday and Wednesday nights. I do it at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I never have missed a week. If
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
miss, people know if I'm like out of town or I'm traveling or something. But I've never
Right.
missed a week. And to your point, it's like all my hardcore fans are there, and then all my people are fans, but they're busy. They'll pop in for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so you're 100% right. And the thing I like about streaming, and what I've heard is why a lot of people are becoming big fans of streaming, is because it you have no choice but to be authentic. It's too fucking long.
Right.
Fake the funk. Like the real you is just gonna come out, and like that's what people want to see. Where they're like, people are looking at streamers more than rappers nowadays, because rappers and artists, there's typically a facade and different things like that. But where my head is at is like, well, what if I can just fucking stream all day
Yeah.
while, and you guys watch me throw on a beat like this. Let me see. And just build it from scratch. So that's what I'll do on my live stream is I just produce the whole entire time.
Hell yeah.
I'll produce and then start like scratch writing a little bit of the hook, a little bit of the melody, a little bit of a couple of the verses, maybe some ideas where I want to go with it. But
See, that's great content too.
it's fucking dope. Like it, and I mark it. So if you guys ever want to see it on my page, I mark every single one. Every new month that I have a new single, I change what the page is, but it'll always say live stream and it'll say the date underneath it.
Yeah.
Because it's all for me to like track myself, so I could be like, damn, like look at the progression. Like remember when I was making beats over there on that live stream? Like that shit was decent. Now I'm fucking cooking.
And that's just as fun for us, the fan, is to be able to watch that progression as well. Because
Yes.
I remember watching Joyner before he blew up, right?
Yeah.
I got to meet him in San Francisco. Now, if I wouldn't be able to afford to meet him now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I caught him while I did.
Right.
But I would push his shit to all the YouTube channels, like check this out. There was a big community of us just going around from channel to channel, like check out Joyner. And that motherfucker got that son of a bitch Eminem for a feature, and the game was changed for him. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And
Yep.
we were so fucking happy. He was able to leave Atlantic, you know what I'm saying, and keep his masters. It's so fucking dope to be able to see an independent artist be able to thrive in music.
Yeah. It feels like to your point, it feels like the Robin Hood story, where it feels like, fuck, one of us made it. Like fuck,
Exactly.
oh, this isn't corporate fucking agenda, industry plant, whatever. Like this is one of us that just persevered and fucking, hey, let that be my story. Let's go.
Absolutely. Talk that shit into existence. Let's do it. Well, in fact, let's just take it to the next level then, right? So you have made it. You got multiple Billboard hits. You're one of the most popular person, not let alone musicians in the world. Your children's have got fucking money. Where are your top 3 houses?
I got to, even though my entrepreneurial, financial driven brain, I gotta have a crib in LA. I gotta be careful where I put it now.
Yeah.
Just because of,
You gotta make sure there's a no burn zone. Got no grass on my yard. You know what I'm saying?
I know I'm gonna have to deal with the insurance companies, okay, but I gotta. It's like the same thing as like the Hollywood Bowl for me. Like, because like just me as a youngster, just having visions that I got this fucking mansion off the beach or up in the Hollywood Hills or whatever. So
Yeah.
without, I gotta have it in LA somewhere. And let me see 2 other ones.
Yeah, because here's the reality of it is you're going to have houses on every continent, multiple. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to go play a show in Paris and go sleep in a hotel room where somebody just banged on. You know what I'm saying? Be like, you want me to sleep in the bang best? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to go to my house, dude. Fuck that. You know?
But I think that brings me to a good point. It would be LA, up in the hills. It would be Italy, for sure. Maybe like in the Amalfi Coast area, something like that. The water. I love the water. So
You have a nice little fucking You have a nice fucking rag top. You're driving on the Amalfi Coast right there by the fucking ocean and shit. Hitting all them little spots where the little sailboats and shits is. You know what I'm saying? Have a little drink.
Go give me some red wine. Give me a margarita pizza. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's a good day.
Hell yeah. Get that breeze from the boat.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, to be LA, Italy. Now, obviously, I'd have one here in Dallas, but that's not fun. Let's go. Maybe like somewhere to your point earlier, somewhere near the equator. So I don't know if it's like Tulum, Cancun, Puerto Rico, DR, but somewhere in that like tropical area. Yeah, that's how I would do it.
And we're gonna throw a bonus fourth one in for you. I'm gonna throw it in. We're also gonna get you a mega yacht where you can follow the sun if you choose to.
Exactly, and that's what we need.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those super fans, you sign up for the subscription, and you get to come on that tour with us.
See,
Damn.
that's get in early, get grandfathered in right now. You know what I'm saying? Terms are subject to change at any time.
We'll be on the NIXK City Shop website, so wait for it.
Facts. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, man.
Yeah.
I think we had an amazing conversation. You're a great person. So everybody do me a favor, hit those links in the description below. Here is the link again in the chat for the NIXK City Shop. And you can get yourself a nice hoodie there if you like. You know what I'm saying? Winter will be coming. So, you know, always be prepared as that scout shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was taught.
And shit, man, I appreciate you having me, reaching out, and also just being a cool, dope ass, genuine person. I mean, it's not everybody's like that, and so you know, you've been dope with me the whole time, and your platform is incredible, and supporting people that, you know, need community and support, and also everybody that's been here that I haven't been able to see what's in the chat, but I'm gonna be watching afterwards. Thank you guys for all the support and just tuning in as well. So appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. Anybody you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
Let me shout out my future self.
There we go.
To be like, hey, motherfucker, great job, crushing all that shit, defying everything, defying all the doubts, the anxiety, the mindset, all those ups and downs. Remember that shit? Remember, if you would have quit, you would have never been at the spot that you're at now. I'm not where you're at, but we're fucking getting there, and I know that I got it.
There we go, baby. Nick, motherfucking VIP of Sunday, man. Yo, thank you, Kahuna, for setting this up, man. You a legend, my brother. Silk Toe, Spectre, thank you guys for coming through, man. Shout out to all, you know, that came through and hung out with us tonight. I hope you guys definitely hit that Spotify link. That's where the bulk of his music is, so just run that shit up, you know what I'm saying? And then there's some videos, and the YouTube is being built as we speak. So yeah, man, you deserve all the good things that come your way, my guy. And yeah, let's start hearing that music on fucking film and fucking TV and fucking video games and, you know, college radio stations. That's probably gonna be that first one, you know what I'm saying? Because here's a trick. You throw the music at the station, right? And then you and all your homies email and be like, hey, could you play that new joint by NIXK?
Yeah.
Hey, could you play that? And even if they're not playing it, they're going to get all these emails, dude. Like, play that NIXK, play that NIXK, play that NIXK, from a bunch of different people.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, exactly. They're going to end up playing it, dude. And then once that starts popping, then people will be calling the actual radio stations. Hey, you got that NIXK? You got that NIXK? You heard that shit? Then we have the actual Dallas radio stations, you know what I'm saying? It could spread like wildfire.
No, you're so right, man. You're so right. Hell yeah. Let's get it done. And incredible ideas. I'm really running with these for real.
Hell yeah, man. Let's make that dough, my friend. Let's make it. There's enough room at the table for everyone. That's my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not an asshole, you're more than welcome on my fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's ride.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Nick. Big salute to you. Big salute to the SGR crew. We'll be back at it on Wednesday at 6 p.m. with Drop the Gems freestyle show. So anybody out there that likes to freestyle, 6 p.m. Pacific will be on that. Then we'll be back on it on Friday with This Week in Hip Hop, 7 p.m. Pacific. So I hope to see you guys then. If not, have a blessed week. Or even if I do see you, have a blessed week. You know what we're doing. And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Oh, tell somebody out there you love them. I almost forgot. I love you guys. Peace.